Hi, I'm Professor Lisa Sargese, author of Diary of a Fat Girl, and I also have a very nice meditation available on Spotify. Just look up my last name. So today in class, I was teaching Taoism. I'm an adjunct professor. I teach comparative religions at a community college and a state university. And I like to bring in pop culture to help me teach. Yes, of course, I use scholarly videos as well, but it's always nice to bring a little Star Wars in, especially when you're talking about the Eastern religions. And knowing that George Lucas used the Eastern philosophies to help to create the whole idea of the Jedi and the Force, it's nice to use his stuff in the classroom. Now, when I say pop culture, I'm talking about The Empire Strikes Back. When did that come out? 1981? Okay, so maybe 50 years ago. No, 40. No, a long time ago. But people, my students, they're familiar with Star Wars and the genre. So at one point in Empire Strikes Back, before the famous scene with do or do not, there is no try, Yoda is telling Luke, who he's training in the Jedi Philosophy, to avoid the dark side. The dark side of the Force, this life force energy. There's the light and the dark. The light being the good, and, the dark being the more aggressive, destructive. And Luke asks him, he's like, well, how will I know the light side from the dark? And Yoda says to him, well, you'll know when you're calm and at peace. And I think that's a valuable lesson, even in, our day-to-day lives where maybe there is or isn't the Force. Well, I mean, we have Qi, right? We do Tai Chi and Qigong, right? So we know the word Qi, and Qi is life force energy. And we can discern what a good or not so good path is. I hesitate to say right or wrong because there's good and evil, and we know that good is that which upholds life and is compassionate and supportive, and evil is, destructive and jealous and unjustly angry. Anger can be very motivating and good, but not when it's used for undermining other people, getting in other people's way when they're trying to get along in life. So how do we know the path we should take? What's going to work out for the greater good, or that what's going to work out to match up to our values? Well, Luke asked it more simply than I am. As a professor, I can complicate things with words. But Luke says, how will I know the dark side from the light? When you're calm and at peace, how will we know what's right and wrong? When we're calm and at peace, when we're stuck and we're having a hard time making a decision. What do I do? Well, the first thing is to take a deep breath in and out. Some people say in through the nose, out through the mouth. You don't want to get rid of the air too quickly. You want to do it nice and slowly. So I'll do it through the nose to force me to do it slowly, or else you are simply blowing your nose, and that's not very zen now, is it? So yeah, if you can breathe out like you're breathing through a straw, then breathe out through the mouth. So we're stuck in a decision. Take a deep breath. Calm. It's almost like counting to 10. Well, you could count to 10, but if you're like this and you're not breathing, then counting to 10 won't be as effective. So, discerning the light from the dark, the best path from the not as good path. Take a deep breath be calm and at peace. So go on Spotify, look up my last name, Sargese, Sargese. Follow me all over on social media. All the links are in the description. Take a look at my book about overcoming an eating disorder and losing and keeping off weight and the struggles with that. It's not quite a weight loss book. It's a overcoming really deep stuff book. Diary of a Fat Girl. And I'll try to do more of these videos with great life lessons from class. Take care.